What's up guys, welcome back my YouTube channel. I will telling about the 1988 $quarter coin of the United States of America is a powerful symbol of everyday American history, culture, and continuity. It is part of the famous Washington Quarter series, a design that had already been in circulation for more than 5 decades by the time 1988 arrived. This coin was not created for a special anniversary or national celebration, yet it represents something just as meaningful: stability, tradition, and the quiet strength of American identity during the late 20th century. In 1988, the United States was living in a time of transition. The Cold War was slowly moving toward its end, technology was advancing, and American society was changing, but its currency remained a constant presence in daily life. The 1988 quarter carried that sense of familiarity and trust, passing from hand to hand in shops, schools, homes, and workplaces across the nation. The design of the 1988 quarter follows the classic Washington quarter style that was first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first president of the United States. His portrait appears on the front of the coin, facing left, with a calm and dignified expression that reflects leadership, discipline, and national unity. The words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" surround his image, along with the date 1988. These inscriptions are not just decorative elements, they represent the core values on which the country was built. Liberty symbolizes freedom and independence, while "In God We Trust" reflects the spiritual and moral foundation of American society. Together with Washington's image, they create a message of strength, faith, and national pride. The reverse side of the 1988 quarter features the iconic American bald eagle, a symbol that has represented the United States since its earliest days. The eagle stands with wings spread wide, holding arrows in its talons, while olive branches appear beneath it. This design symbolizes both strength and peace, showing that America stands ready to defend itself while also seeking harmony and stability. The words "United States of America" and "E pluribus unum" appear above the eagle, while $quarter is written below. E pluribus unum, meaning out of many one, reflects the idea that the nation is formed from many different people, cultures, and backgrounds, united as a single country. This message was especially meaningful in 1988, a time when diversity and unity were becoming more important topics in American society. In 1988, $quarter were produced by the United States Mint at 3 main facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia Mint produced coins without a mint mark, the Denver Mint used the D mint mark, and the San Francisco Mint used the S mint mark, mainly for proof coins. These mints worked together to produce millions of quarters for circulation, ensuring that the coin would reach every part of the country. The high production numbers show how important the quarter was in daily life. It was used for transportation, vending machines, parking meters, shopping, and countless small transactions that shaped everyday routines. The 1988 quarter is made from a copper-nickel clad composition, with a pure copper core and outer layers of copper-nickel alloy. This structure was introduced in 1965 when the United States moved away from silver coinage for everyday circulation. By 1988, this composition had become standard and familiar, making the quarter durable, long-lasting, and practical for heavy use. Its weight, size, and metallic sound were instantly recognizable to Americans of all ages. The feel of the quarter in the hand became part of daily life, connecting people to a long tradition of American coinage. Historically, the year 1988 represents a moment of balance between the old and the new. The United States was still deeply connected to traditional values, but modern culture, media, and technology were shaping a new future. The 1988 quarter reflects this balance. Its design is traditional, rooted in history, but its role in society was modern, supporting a fast-moving economy and a changing lifestyle. It was a coin that lived in pockets, wallets, cash registers, and jars, silently witnessing the lives of millions of people. For collectors, the 1988 quarter may seem common at first glance, but it holds its own importance in numismatic history. While most circulated examples are not rare, high-grade uncirculated coins and proof versions from the San Francisco Mint are valued for their condition, shine, and detail. Collectors appreciate these coins as part of complete date sets, Washington quarter collections, and historical series. The 1988 proof quarter in particular is admired for its mirror-like background and sharp design details, showing Washington and the eagle in stunning clarity. Beyond its monetary and collectible value, the 1988 quarter has emotional and cultural significance. It represents a time in American history when life felt simpler for many people, before the digital age fully transformed society. It reminds people of childhood memories, school lunches, arcade games, phone booths, and small everyday purchases. This emotional connection is what makes ordinary coins meaningful. They are not just metal objects, they are memory holders, carrying stories from generation to generation. The 1988 quarter-dollar coin stands as a quiet witness to American history. It did not mark a special event, but it played a role in millions of lives. It represents trust in the nation's currency, respect for its leaders, and pride in its symbols. From the dignified portrait of George Washington to the powerful eagle on the reverse, every detail reflects the identity of the United States. This coin reminds us that history is not only made by famous events and great leaders, but also by everyday objects that move through our hands and shape our daily lives. In the end, the 1988 quarter is more than just 25 cents. It is a symbol of continuity, unity, and national heritage. It connects the past to the present and reminds us that even the smallest objects can carry great meaning. Through its design, history, and everyday use, the 1988 United States quarter-dollar coin remains a lasting piece of American legacy, quietly telling the story of a nation and its people.